Hi there, welcome back to English Coach. Thank you for being here with me today, and thank you for following my videos. Last week, we talked about having a long plan and how that helps us to achieve things in the present, in the medium future, and in the long-term future. Today, we're going to talk all about stability from the aspect or the point of view of a lighthouse, or the metaphorical concept as a lighthouse. I'll start off with the concept that I'm going to talk to you today about with a story that comes from my own life. So, get this. When I was 18, which is the normal age in New Zealand for people to move out of their parents' house, I moved from my North Island in New Zealand to the South Island of New Zealand. I made the journey south. I moved out of my parents' house. I felt underprepared for this whole adventure, but I did it. I made that move. Though, when I came into the reality of my new life, which was a small 30-meter squared apartment, I had to cook my own meals, wash my own clothes, make my own bed, clean the floors, everything. And for me, I can tell you that having a 40-hour-a-week job and those responsibilities by myself, it was quite a challenge. In that time, I was in a city that I didn't have many friends in. I had maybe two or three friends in that city. So there were also bouts of loneliness. Sometimes I would feel quite lonely. And as I missed my mother's food and missed my father's advice and missed seeing my local friends, I knew that I was there for a reason. I had a different career, or slightly different to the one that I had before, a different job. I was learning everything for the first time. I felt incredibly out of my comfort zone. And I kept having this feeling of being completely overwhelmed. So, what could I do? Uh, what could I do in this situation? Having very few friends, still adapting to all of these jobs and things I had to do for myself. And often I would make mistakes. Sometimes I would cook inedible meals, or sometimes I would wash my clothes in the incorrect way. And it may sound like a bit of a sob story, but those were intense times for me. How did I turn around? Or how did I turn this around? It's interesting. It may sound ridiculously simple, but I can tell you it was a process that wasn't simple, but it started to bring a lot of satisfaction into my life. And what is that? Well, basically, I started to look at my small 30-meter squared apartment as my lighthouse, as the center of my life, where I had these things that I had to learn. I had to learn how to cook for myself. I had to learn how to really keep the place looking okay. If I wanted to date a girl or bring friends over, I had to have everything looking really nice. And so I had all of these things that I needed to achieve, and I was by myself. There was nobody there to tell me how to keep that clean and how to do all of those jobs. So I saw it as my lighthouse, and I started to look at the list of jobs that I had to do in my house and after work, when I got home from work, as rituals, sacred or meaningful rituals that I would have to do every day to make sure that my day was complete. It may sound tacky, but each time I came home from work, instead of looking at my small apartment as a burden, I started looking at it like it was a lighthouse, like it was my guiding light, because it really was my guiding light. For all of my future experiences to come, it would be the experience that taught me the most about myself. Now, this is just one example that I'm giving you today. If you ask me at this point in my life, what is my lighthouse today? My lighthouse is my wife. Not because she comes with hundreds of challenging jobs, of course, but because she is the thing that lights my way, or she is the thing that helps me to see what's in front of me and what I have to do in my life. So, my challenge to you today, whether you are moving out of your parents' house for the first time, which was my example for the day, or starting your own business, or starting a new job, or starting some kind of new organization, something very, very challenging. I want you to internalize and really put into your mind's eye that this thing could be like your lighthouse, that the jobs that you're doing to achieve the things that you need to do for the upkeep or for the achievement of that thing, that they be sacred, that they be meaningful, and that you achieve those things looking at it like a guiding light for your present life and a guiding light for your future life. But basically, your present in this case. So, really, look at your life today and decide, what is your lighthouse? What can you to, what can you do to make it more meaningful, more special, so that you can do more and be more effective or efficient in that thing. Okay? Thank you for watching my videos today, and I hope that you like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time on my channel, English Coach. Bye.